the fuck is happening? We are back for a second installment of Verdansk Warzone. Since the videos came back, this is the second weekend that we've been playing. So last week it started off with just an introduction about, certain metas, certain things that we're using. So for this video, anything has changed at all in terms of the build or weapons. Still using the Kilo, still using the HDR. The only real exception to that is I have changed my perk 2 from Quartermaster to Tracker. And now what that does is when you hit someone, it's not like the old Tracker. It will highlight the silhouette of the enemy in red for like a split second, but like as long as you keep up hitting them, then that highlight will stay there. So it's kind of good for seeing the enemies through foliage and things like that, and some of the areas where the light maybe not as great. So that was the only really change I made. I didn't really feel like it was getting any use out of Quartermaster. You get replenishment of your grenades, your tacticals, and your plates, cash, ammo, etc. If you use Scavenger, the enemies will drop that sort of stuff for you. The only reason why I was using Quartermaster before was in case I needed a restock, maybe in, say, the end zones. And if I couldn't get to the bodies to loot them, essentially. So that was the only real difference. But yeah, nothing really has changed on that front. So I guess I could just talk about, the state of the game. There's not really too much going in terms of my gameplay. High kill games are just non-existent for me now. So I think, in terms of the last video, we had buffed out the start of the video with the sniper segment. I'll be doing that again. So the first while of the video, the first segment is just going to be pure sniper clips, and then we'll get into whatever half decent games I have, and then there's 2 dubs then towards the end as well. So yeah, I guess I've really been struggling to enjoy the game this week. It was far worse than last weekend. I think all the sweatier players that were running about, were trying to go for them higher kill games, etc. They've either just, I haven't seen any, so they've either just completely stopped playing, or they have, like everyone has access to, have just adapted to the game. So yeah, the kills have just dried up massively in this past week. I'm really struggling. There's way more camping than I was experiencing last weekend. So realistically, the only thing that helps me compete is snipers. I'm too afraid to enter building. It's just not possible. I can't do it. I'm just going to get aimbotted by an input that aims for people 200 times quicker me in terms of reaction time. So yeah, there's just no point in me going into buildings. I'm just going to get aimbotted by that RA no matter what I do. So high kills with not high kills, but kills with the snipers is essentially what I have to kind of go for. But the issue with that is I have more kills. I have the same amount of kills with my loadout snipers as I do with my Kilo. Like, I have a 50-50 split. I have 27 kills with the Car 98, by the way. So, that plus 88 is, 115. So, I have the same amount. I have a 50-50 split between the Kilo and my loadout snipers. So, yeah, I mean, it's not looking good, Brev. I mean, I dropped, you can't see it, no, you can't see it. I thought my hand cam was covering it there. But I've dropped 12 basis points in KD just because of, haven't been doing as well. They've just been dying to a lot of fucking cheese, man. So, deaths aren't real. I'm just dying to pure pots. Just sat in corners and all the rest of it. So, yeah, I've been really struggling with the POI design of this map. Yeah. So if you stick around towards the end of the video, I play campy on purpose. So what you'll see me doing is me adapting, like everyone has told me to do. You'll see me adapting, and I apply a recon burger strat to win the game. So that is kind of funny. So make sure you stick around and watch that if you make it that far. So
Support drop inbound.
Tasking requested. UAV exiting AO.
Gas is moving in. New safe zone located.
Shitter.
Sit, bastard!
I could.
Dead!
Okay.
Enemy down!
Stole my kill, you bitch.
Sit, bastard! Too late. Dead!
Heads up. Enemy squad marking you as
It's a headshot.
target.
That is the.
Dead! Stay tagged! Enemy
Gas
sniper!
inbound.
Never saw it coming, imbecile.
Yeah, like he knew where I was, huh? Dickhead.
Enemy down! Enemy dead!
Nasty.
Hostile UAV in the area.
Good as new!
Enemy dropping into the AO.
Took around! Enemy's dead! bastard!
You've got gas inbound. Safe zone relocated.
Never saw it.
GG's.
Fully.
Almost fucked that up, to be honest.
Loadout is on the way.
Marking enemy!
You've got gas inbound. Safe zone relocated.
Fully. Effective fire!
Load up now.
One down!
What is he doing?
Moving!
Yeah, like he knew where I was, huh? Dickhead.
Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the stars.
Lucky son.
Got gas inbound. Safe zone relocated. You're losing ground. Moving.
Oh, didn't hear him at all, man. Ran out of mouse pad there.
You've got a loadout drop inbound.
Tasking request received. UAV exiting AO.
Gas is moving in. New safe zone located. Enemy eliminated. Prepare for redeployment. Keep knocking them down. Precision airstrike available. Enemy UAV overhead.
Shitter.
Gas is moving. 4 remain.
Ah!
Containing enemy intel nearby. Capture it for information on the next gas spread.
Oh my god, how is he not dead?
Gas is inbound. Up now.
One down.
What is he doing?
Moving.
Relocating safe zone. No more fighters.
Blast you. Enemy UAV is online. Gas is moving. You've made it to the top five. Gas is closing in. Get to the new safe zone. We've got gas moving in.
The other guy's at the far end of the zone, the guy seen earlier. Finally, bro. Oh my god. Get the fuck out of here. How you doing? Finally, bro. My god, this is the worst weekend of Warzone I played yet in my life.
Secure the intel point. Intel point captured. Great work. You've earned a peek at the next gas spread. You're losing ground.
One million, zillion, jillion, dillion, cotillion times later.
Gas is moving. Gas is inbound. Marking new safe zone. You've got gas moving in.
One kill, dub. Just adapt, bro. Just adapt. Thank God the swats can't get high kill games anymore. Get the fuck out of here. This game's a load of dick and balls and y'all know it. One kill, dub. How you doing?